Another update on the Javron Super Cub build here at AirTech. I want to touch base tonight on hardware, what I'm doing on that, and I want to kind of cover a pet peeve of mine. You've probably all been around talking with different people on the weights of their planes, and you'll have the guy with the certified PA-18 with 180 horse on it that weighs 1,000 or less pounds, but he doesn't have that airplane there to show you, and you ask, well, how could it be so light? And they always use that favorite term, well, the guy that built it used thin washers. Well, that don't hold water. Yeah, a thin washer is half as thick as a thick washer, but just was doing some stuff tonight and wanted to touch base. One of the ways you can keep your weight down is if you've got a full AN hardware set, always try to use the minimal length. Don't have a lot of extra length. I know that you can legally put 2 washers on in a lot of areas, but keep your lengths down to a minimum, and do use a thin washer when you can. But some of the nuts that I use are, you can call them, I don't know, I've heard them called Jap nuts or bullet nose or whatever, but you've seen them, they look like this. Both of those are AN, your AN3 style nuts. But when you weigh these, I don't know, the other scale out at the paint lab is a lot closer than this one. But if you weigh, say, 10 of those, you're roughly 16 grams. You weigh 10 of those, you're maybe 7 grams. So just for figuring, they're roughly about half the weight. And just going over the plane, looking from the floorboards to the rudder pedals to everything you do through the airplane, I just kind of did a quick look by the airplane, including what all is in the wing. And I easily counted anywhere between 150 and 200 of these in an aircraft. And using them, they have a pretty good footprint. If you're putting them on top of a washer, they're just as strong as these. A lot of times if it's something outside on a area that's high stress or something, I may use a regular lock nut. But by my figures, saved about 5 ounces on the whole airplane. Well, that's a quarter pound by just changing a style of hardware. But with that said, I didn't make a 1,200 pound plane weigh 1,000 pounds by using a thin washer. It's just, that bothers me, that one thing they always like to go to. But it is a savings, but that's just to show you. And that's only in that size. The next size up, I use them in those also. A lot of the critical points, I won't use them. But that's just one of the things I do. It may be on the whole airplane, I may save a pound. But that's just the difference in the hardware. And that is going to go in tonight, and there's no need in doing a video or numbers. Everybody knows the numbers there. Thank you.